You are setting up a brand new planted fish tank and you need to know what your substrate should be like? Well, I got you covered in this video. Before I get beat up about the water level of this tank, I have a broken foot. I can't really move around the water like I used to, so please forgive me about the water level. Now let's dive into substrate. I like to use a substrate system, not just one layer. It's going to be like 4 layers, guys, so stay with me. Your first layer is going to be your nutrient dense layer. This is where your fluval stratums go, or your aqua soils go, or anything that's nutrient dense, not a decorative sand, right? If you're going to use aqua soil as your nutrient dense layer, I highly recommend getting some mesh bags that have plastic zippers that are fish safe, because aqua soil always finds its way out of your capping layer. Just trust me on that. Use fluval stratum or something else. After you have this initial base layer, I usually like to use about an inch and a half of this nutrient dense layer. Then what you'll do is you'll crush up some root tabs or some flourish, whatever it is. You'll crush it up and you'll sprinkle it all over that initial nutrient layer. This just brings more nutrients and means that your plants are going to be super healthy for longer. So now we're going to talk about the next layer. This is a capping layer. This layer can be used with any kind of substrate. I'm actually just going to use the substrate from my old tank that I just broke down. But you want to make sure that it's like a sandy kind of texture, right? It could have pebbles and stuff in it, that's fine. But you want to make sure that it's primarily sand. You want to also make sure that it's wet when you put it into your tank. And the reason that I say this is because it's meant for capping, right? And a cap would be much more efficient if it's wet when you put in a sand layer, because it's wet and it's like malleable. When you put in just a regular sand, it's loose and it's all over the place, right? So this substrate layer, you will put it over that nutrient dense layer and then kind of pack it down. You want to make sure that this is about an inch and a half of sand to cap down that initial nutrient layer. Now that you have your nutrient layer and your capping layer, you can add your decorative layer. Now this decorative layer is meant to be seen and meant to be the only thing seen. So right now, if you had set up your tank the way that I've told you, you'll see layers, right, in the front of your tank. You want to take like, where's that tool? You could take something like this and pull back the layers just a little bit to where you can fit your decorative sand in the front, right? And that way it won't look like you have layers, it'll just look like decorative sand. You won't even be able to see the substrate system. Now, put another inch of this sand or pebble, whatever you're using as your decorative layer, and boom, you've got your substrate system set up, ready to plant, and it's going to be healthy for a long time. On top of that, this is why I said 4 layers, I usually like to add like decorative pebbles or, you know, hardscape.